Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. All right. Both of you have done the AP Classroom assignment, so you only have to do the one that's on the screen. And everybody else has to do both. Yeah, she does. All righty. Good afternoon. How you doing? All right. Good afternoon, Izzy. How you doing? I'm kind of going to wait for everybody else to come in, but the assignment that's up, this is in Canvas, so you could kind of look at that. But I'd want you to finish the AP Classroom assignment first. And that was to do, I think the both of you have done, no, Izzy hasn't done it. All right, so you need to do 5.12 and 5.17. 17 is an essay question. 5.12 is just the three points, but the other one is worth 10. And I have to grade that manually. It's not multiple choice. So do that first, and then come back and do this FRQ. So last week we watched the video. Let me stop talking for a minute and let everybody come in. All right, good afternoon, Jada. How you doing? Uh, is everybody going to Shine tomorrow? I think Shine is for you all tomorrow. Are you all going to Shine? Need to put that on my calendar. Good afternoon, Journey. All right, okay, you're not going. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be here. I'll be here. Uh, and you might go. Okay. All right. Most of you all are here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right. So, last week we watched the video. So this little link up here is the video we watched on mining. And at the end of that video, they had an FRQ question. So I've placed it here because it is not in the AP classroom. So the AP Classroom doesn't have any questions with their video at all. So I placed it here. So if you want to rewatch the video, the link is here. It's also in the on your playlist. So you can watch it from there as well. And then answer this question, and you'll have to put the question for this here. As far as the AP Classroom is concerned, most of you, the two gentlemen have done it already. Most of you have done 5.12, but you need to do these sustainable forest quiz. That's what it is. Sustainable forest quiz. Uh-oh, it's gonna make me sign in again. And whenever I leave mine idle too long, it makes me sign back in. Yeah, sign back in. But so this is the last week before we go on spring break, so we want to wrap up anything that is outstanding so that the grade book on Friday reflects everybody being up to, what are you doing? I didn't ask for that. Okay, hold on, let me. This is not what I wanted to sign into. All right, it's going. All right, give me a minute. I know y'all don't want to see you on GoGuardian. Who are we missing? We're missing about 3 people still. All right, but basically you're going to finish up anything that you haven't finished up from last class. So if you haven't done, and in the grade book, it just says 5.1, 2, and 11. So let's go look at what they are over here. And then it says 5.12 and 17. So 17, 12 and 17 are lumped together. 12, all right, so 1 is Tragedy of the Commons, 2 is Clear Cutting, and 11 is the ecological footprint. So make sure you've done the topic question for those. So those are all 3-point MCQs for those. So that's a lumped grade of out of 9 just for doing those 3 together. Okay, and I'm recording them separately, but the total grade is going to be out of 9. Then the next column in the grade book is for 12, which is Introduction to Sustainability. And again, that's 3 questions. But when you do sustainable forestry, that's a quiz, and that's a 10-question written. I mean, you have to pick answers for that, written answers for that. So I'll have to grade that manually. Okay. All right. So that's what you need to work on today. Finishing up anything you haven't finished in AP Classroom, in particular this one, because I need to grade this one manually. So please make sure you do sustainable forestry and then come back to Canvas and do 5.9. Okay. And again, this video is in Canvas. I mean, in your, well, this is a link to the video, but it's also in your YouTube playlist. Okay. Any questions? And as far as tomorrow is concerned, because I do have to have an assignment up, we do have access to Progress Learning. So I'll probably have a Progress Learning activity pulled up. There are some AP questions in there, so I'll probably assign that tomorrow. So that'll just pop up on your to-do list, I believe, if you go. And it's just a short activity. In fact, while you're doing this, I'll be pulling that up. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? All right, so we're wrapping things up. And if you already did an assignment the other day, I graded those, so everything in the grade book is up to date. If you sent it prior to an hour ago. I graded everything else earlier this morning. All righty. And I do believe that the AP exam is in May. So we will try to finish up a few more topics after the break, but we will do some intensive review towards the end of April, beginning of May. But over the break, you should still review some topics, practice, do the checkpoint. Um, the in each module, they give you tips that you should be aware of. So make sure you go back if you're going to study for the exam, that you go back and like we still have quite a bit on this one to do. But as far as this one is concerned, they do have study guides and this so you could hear AP exam tips. So go back through each unit and look at the AP exam tips, and they have things that you can print out. Excuse me. So like I said, for the exam in May. So be preparing yourself for that. So they have one of these at the end of each module. Oh, I forgot I stopped sharing. But yeah, at the end of each module, there is a study guide connection, and it says AP exam tips. And then if you click on it where it says print out the study guide, it has a whole list of things that you should be looking at to prepare you for the exam in May. I was looking at this like you were looking at it with me. All right, I'm going to stop talking and let you do what you need to do. I need to step away for 1 minute, but I'll be right back. So there. Let me look at that. It might be the way that I put it up there. Okay, I need to. Now, why did I do that? Okay, I am fixing that because I have it on there like no submission. All right, so I am adjusting the 5.9 assignment. I had it like all your other assignments I put in. This one I don't put in. So I did not adjust it. So it should now, all right, it should now, so if you refresh your page, it should now allow you to submit, give you a text box sort of thing. Okay, you're welcome. And thank you for letting me know. All right, I have someone coming in, so I'm going to repeat everything over again. And I will probably pull this back up. Student year. Okay. Good afternoon, Ariana. All right. What I've asked everybody to do is to complete the sustainable forest question in the AP classroom. And then when you finish with that, 5.9, which is in Canvas. I've included the link. We watched the video last week, but I've included the link for the video here as well. So if you wish to watch that again, and then you can answer, this question has to be answered in Canvas because there is no question in the AP classroom. And good afternoon, Gabriel. All right. What we're doing is we're finishing up. Okay, let me see if I can do that. Give me 1 minute to do that. Okay, you should get a thing. righty, I'm back. I was in the breakout room, but I'm back. Any questions? Any questions? Everybody still good? is it so big? Okay, I'll check them. All right, give me a minute to finish what I'm grading now, and I'll go back and look at that. You said ecological tolerance. That wasn't one of the ones. The ecological footprint? Okay. All right, give me a minute. You're not. Okay.
I did the wrong one.
Okay. Well, then don't worry about that one. ICT.
Okay. I'm done now. And I did make a good grade on that one, so I didn't have to read it.
Okay. All right, I'll check. I will check. Mm-hmm. I got it. So I'm fixing that now. Make that zero go away. Okay. That's all right. Everybody should be that worried. Good job. I do want to make one comment when you all are answering FRQs. They require, I'm kind of being a little lenient with the way I'm comparing your answer to the accepted answer, but some of you are being a little bit too sketchy with your responses. When you get ready to do the real AP exam, they're going to want you to give nice full sentences, grammatically correct, and be as explicit as you can. So, so I'm like up to now, I've been kind of lenient on how comparing your answer to the accepted answer, but going forward, I'm going to try to be a little more strict about making sure that you are giving the best answer that you can give. So again, full sentences, use all the vocabulary that you can, and just be as descriptive as you can as far as the answer is concerned, because they more is better with the AP exam. Okay, for me, I'm okay, but when you get ready to do the AP exam, you want to give more detail to your answers. Okay, all right, that's just an observation for when you have to do FRQ type questions. More is always better. All right, but so far so good. Okay, folks, time is just about up. So, those of you who aren't going to shine, we're going to just make sure that we finish because I see there's quite a few things that need to finish up. So that'll just be the assignment for tomorrow. Um, and again, because we're going into spring break, the objective is to make sure there are no zeros going into spring break, that we get everything all caught up by Friday. All right, that being said, you all have a great afternoon. See you tomorrow or Friday.